So just a quick context. I'm giving always like, MetaMask. I'm by the way, DevRel from ConsenSys. So I'm literally doing Infura, Truffle, Snaps workshops normally. But this time I literally submitted the talk, I think 2 weeks ago, after I was pumped about one Twitter threads, my first Twitter threads that went viral on the merge. And I thought like, this is 1st September, literally in 13 days, we have the big date. I don't know, probably you guys want to go home, but are you guys excited about the merge? Yeah, I am, that's why I'm speaking today, but it's literally a presentation about what's going on in the merge kind of roadmap and what are we expecting next. I mean, this is one of the huge ecosystem, it's literally 7 years that the core foundation is working on that, and yeah, it's a big milestone. I have 7 minutes, too many slides. I was thinking it was around 20 minutes, so I cut some slide. But literally, like starting with some observation, why merge? We just keep fast and giving you some outputs. But yeah, I mean, a bunch of people are starting to getting awake on mainstream DLT adoptions. You have some figure here, and feel free to like screenshots and post that. There's all public information today. Obviously, like what's happening with the Ethereum ecosystem today, 160 million user addressed, 2 million transactions per day, and a bunch of like adoption also, not just in terms of permissioned DLTs, but also like public networks. As you know, also we are running all the protocol section with ConsenSys, so we have Teku, Besu, and GoQuorum, although like in the past probably 12 months, we are going much more on a permissioned transaction layer. That means we are pushing harder with Besu and Teku. Just for understanding, like how many of you guys know Teku or Besu? I don't know, I just want to understand the technical affinity here. But recap here, so why merge? Obviously there is a desire on accelerate proof of stake, a bunch of energy. The goal is to get 98.9%, something like that, due to the studies on energy consumptions. And there is second big trend is literally having roll-ups, advocacy, and layer 2 technology adoptions. Yeah, so that's a little bit. There are 4 big pillars that has been basically evangelized during those I don't know, 2 years. We want to really get to a diverse and openness client. So this is not just about Geth having a monopoly in validators, because that's what's today, but also having different validators. And today, I don't know if everybody know what a beacon chain is? Yeah, some people here. But long story short, yeah, we need to have more diversity and openness and get those layer 2 healthy and scalable. Energy efficiency, that's what I mentioned before. Transition seamlessly, that means every ETH users need to be fully capable of not understanding what is happening. So your ETH will be staying your ETH. Something that is changing is literally having from the staker side. So you need to obviously like upgrade your clients and doing different things. And then better for DeFi. So those are kind of the 4 pillars that I think also like we want to bring to mainstream audiences. Key takeaways, this is a cool slide because it's literally like resuming a lot of things. What we want to have as merge outcomes: reduce carbon footprint, new staking opportunities, and secure through economics. We remember like with 30 million ETH means 51 attacks, and that's much difficult to attack. I don't know how much time do I have, but this is a cool kind of recap of what's happened in the past years. The rectangle is what my attempt to a design look like, but literally this is what happens. We had the girly merge a couple of weeks ago, and now we're going full house with the mainnet merge. I think this is happening. 2 minutes already? Okay. Long story short, yeah, ETH1 proof of work to what's happening with the beacon chain. It's it's operational already. I don't know anybody is staking already with the minimum 32 ETH on the chain, but it's a cool thing to do. And yeah, That's basically what happened. This is a status report screenshot from yesterday, and what's happening. There are already 400,000 validators with around 33 average balance. It's a lot of money if you think about this is just a beacon chain, right? And yeah, the next one, don't mind this bad. So what's next? So this is like the famous naming from Buterin. So this is not the merge, it's not just one thing. And these things, just to understanding, this is not something that is happening one next. This is something that is being worked on simultaneously. Because the merge is coming earlier. But merge, search, verge, I think this is one of the most useful slides that is underestimated. Like literally what's happening and how we want to have Ethereum in the next years, right? It's a mix of a solution, right? Like top left is Validums. Those are similar to ZK rollups, but they're acting as I think as shard. I don't know. I need to check much more the documentation on those. Rollups, do we know what they are? We have sidechain on the bottom left. They're acting with bridges. And then volitions, that's also quite interesting because they're storing external data off chain. Sounds good. And super quick, just finishing. Check out those. This is like some learning hub that I put some links in it. I can share the documentation and the slides afterwards. But we have also dedicated merge, verge, search, ConsenSys channel if you want to join with the QR code.